Hi everyone, it's Tanya from Tanya Kraus Horsemanship, and you are joining me for an episode of the Tanya Training Diaries. I've got Phil here with me. He's my partner, and he also owns and teaches under the banner Phil Monaghan Hackamore Afrino. I had a question after my recent post about hands and hackamores, bits and bridles. I had a lady contact me from the Netherlands who was asking about the hackamore or the bosal, and what she was saying was that when she was holding it, so if you just hold the nose piece, and when she would apply what we would call a direct rein, so a direct lateral rein, so if I pick up my right hand here and ask Boogie to step to the right, it's asking her to pick up that right leg and step across. So she's a little bit bothered. There's a sheep off camera, so she's a little bit distracted, but she was basically telling me, I've been taught to ride in a hackamore as a direct rein, sort of off to the side means turn left, and off to the side to the right means turn right. And then she said that she had another instructor tell her that when she holds the nose piece, or demonstrate to her when she holds the nose piece, that when she puts that direct rein on, that it has an opposing action. So the nose piece up here, yep. And when she puts the direct rein on, see, the nose piece is going in the opposite direction. So right rein on and the nose piece is going left. And this person had said to her that this was evidence that hackamores work backwards, yeah? So the right rein means go left, or that they had an opposing cue, so to speak. And I sent her a reply, and my answer to her was that the hackamore actually operates on the horse's jaw. So if you can see on the side here, if I turn Boogie around, I'll just ask her to turn onto the side, that hackamore, Phil's going to point it out, is going to, when I pick up on it, it's going to activate on the jaw there. So it's actually the base of the hackamore that is giving her that direct rein cue. And the way that it's shaped and the way that it sits on the nose is designed. The first person who spoke to her, told her how to ride in a hackamore, was correct. They're a lateral device and they're a direct rein device. So the way that it's shaped, and once it's on a horse's nose, prevents that reverse action that she was talking about. So I wanted to demonstrate it on the video, and I wanted to invite Phil along. He is an expert in this kind of stuff, so I just wanted to ask him what his comments were about this question and whether he had anything more to say.
The first and most important thing is to probably not compare apples to oranges. So when we're talking about a classical trained classical dressage person, they're probably their reference point would be a cavesson, and the cavesson fits reasonably snugly over the nose and has a different action. The cavesson has the connection points for the reins at the front, center, and either side of the nose piece, whereas the connection for the hackamore or the bosal is at the bottom here. So first and foremost, it's sort of like, I'd almost go as far as to say that there's as much similarity and as much difference between a hackamore and a cavesson as there is a hackamore and a snaffle bit. They're different pieces of equipment. They work in a different way. But a hackamore does not work in reverse. When I pick up on a direct rein on my hackamore, I'm asking that outside edge, the opposite side of the hackamore, to come into contact with the jaw on the opposite side, which is very similar to how a snaffle works. We often think about on a snaffle, we pick up that direct rein, we pick the bar of the bit into the corner of the horse's mouth, but on the other side, that ring or the D or the whatever shape, the FM snaffle, whatever it is putting pressure on the outside of the horse's mouth as well. You know, and I'd go a little bit further to say that if I wanted any lateral vertical flexion, if I pick up on two hands and ask back a little bit or up a bit, I'm lifting that jaw, lifting those cheek pieces up under the jaw and creating a balance for the horse to sit in. And then if I put a little bit of backwards on that, I can actually ask a little bit more and bring the bridge onto the horse's nose. So at no time is there any reverse going on. It's quite the opposite. It's very direct. whether that be a direct lateral rein or a direct vertical lift. It's always very, very direct. So yeah, that's my 2 bobs worth anyway. That answer the question, babe?
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I just wanted to hop on here. I did reply directly to the lady, and if any of you ever have any questions about anything that we write about, you know, please go ahead and ask us. We always love to answer questions. But I thought today was a perfect opportunity to just demonstrate that a little bit more as per the, you know, the Hackamore being on the horse, and how it operates on the horse. And as I said, yeah, Phil's, you know, he's the expert in our family on this kind of stuff. So I wanted to invite him along, and he's going to be able to describe it a lot easier than I can sometimes. So thanks so much for watching.
Thanks, guys.